YouTube, you know what time it is? It's time for our collective reading. I was going to go live yesterday, but after doing an energy read, Spirit said the message was the same, so I waited. I decided not to go live yesterday because, I mean, he said what he said, right? So, we are going to start with our Archangel Power Tarot. We'd like to know what we can look forward to this weekend. What is this weekend's energy? Okay, this weekend. Well, this weekend is all about releasing the past because the situation has ended. Okay? And you can now feel joyful. This is a time of spiritual growth. Okay, so meditation is required at this time. Okay, so 3 of Michael, 10 of Michael, solutions and epiphany. Release the past, you will grow from this situation. A situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy, and joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others and answers that come through with meditation. Release what was to receive what will be. Okay. Let's ask Spirit, what is coming towards us that we don't see? What is coming towards us that we don't see? Okay. Justice. Justice. Okay. Well, sorry, I keep playing with my hair. These little flowers are driving me nuts. Okay. Justice. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. For anyone who's dealing with court procedures, whether it be family court, criminal court, justice here on the table says there will be rulings made in your favor. Now, rulings made in your favor for your case, your family court, your criminal court, whatever the case may be. Allow me to make this explicitly clear. If you have done good, you will receive good. Hi Ava, thank you for joining me. So, I asked Spirit, what energy should we be aware of that we currently do not see coming towards us this weekend? And we've received the Justice card. So if you, like myself, and many others, are dealing with matters of justice and fairness and balancing the scales this weekend and this upcoming week, yes, we can look forward to having things work in our favor and releasing what no longer serves us. Thank you everyone for joining. Hello, hi Natalie. Okay, so Spirit says now, oh, sorry about that. Spirit says, 3 of Ariel, do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career and artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. So for those of us who have been concerned with furthering our education or possibly now is the time, especially if we're focusing our career and our long-term goals fixed around what it is we love to do. If you love tarot, hi pretty. If you love tarot, do tarot. If you love working with children, do that. You love working with animals, do that. Okay. We received 7 of Michael. Now 7 of Michael, as you know, Michael is the swords suit in the traditional tarot. In the Archangel Tarot, Michael represents the swords suit. Okay, so 7 of swords. Of course, there's been some form of betrayal. There's been conflict, betrayal. Okay, and so Archangel Michael says there's a better course of action waiting for you. Okay, working alone may not be the best answer, so review all of the details. Maybe you need to find an attorney or legal aid, perhaps social work. Maybe you'll need to speak with someone from social services or family court. I don't know what your situation is, but clearly here it's saying justice for what has happened to you will be taking place in the upcoming weeks. And especially this weekend, you can look forward to the energy's balancing, okay? 8 of Ariel. So Ariel, here we go. Take great pride in your excellent work. Practice makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. So we have 2 cards here. Ariel, okay, which is she represents the wands, okay, which is in creativity and passion. Spirit is saying now is the time to take that next step. Take great pride in the work that you've done so far. Take great pride in the work that you're doing. And yes, everything is working in your favor. So consider more, okay? Okay. Ace of Michael, King of Raphael, and 16, change your life. So we are talking about a new beginning, okay? And Spirit is asking you to embrace this new beginning. Perhaps it came about sudden changes, divorce, separation, arrests, whatever the case may be. Don't allow miscommunication with other people to hinder your progress. Okay, so it's safe to trust. You can accomplish many things at once, and you have creative passions. Spirit is asking you to follow your creative passions, okay? Go back to school, further your education, put in for that promotion. Do what you know is going to set you apart from the rest and bring you great joy and stability. You have to change the way you're thinking about it. I know many of us are like, whoa, woe is me. And the truth is, life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you, through you. Okay. So, here we go with this Lover's card. Now, for many, it is a new relationship. Something karmic has ended, and you've made space to receive your kingdom spouse, okay? But the Lovers also represents choices. So, make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, and the power of love. So, whether this is a relationship or you choosing between 2 things that you love, whatever makes you happy, whatever makes your life easiest, and whatever brings you the most joy is what you should be doing, okay? As long as you're not harming yourself or anyone else, possibilities are endless. 7 of Raphael. It's time to make a decision, be clear on what you want, and take action. A need for detoxification. So yes, there you have it. It is time to make a decision. And for many of us, we have to make the decision to let go, to cut those cords, to release what is no longer serving us, to forgive, not necessarily forget, but to forgive just the same. Forgive yourself and forgive others. No matter what the situation is, there's no reason why we all simply can't get along, okay? And if you can come up with reasons not to get along with someone, stay away from them. So, I'm going to pull these last 2 cards, and then I will pull some oracle, and I will let you go. We have the Empress and the 8 of Raphael. It's time to act on your abundant plans, and your creativity is awarded. There's something better waiting for you. So you know that you have the ability to create something new from nothing. You take your tower moments and you create these aces, these new beginnings. You take the tower, you transmute death, and you receive this Empress energy here. So there truly is something better waiting for you. What was. And if you're having difficulty letting go of what was, just shift your perspective. Perhaps you're focused on what you're afraid of losing instead of what you're about to gain. There's no need to be afraid of what you're losing. What's meant for you will never miss you, and what isn't meant for you will never touch you. Even if it touches you, well, it won't stay or stick. So, all in all, Spirit is saying this is the prime time to go to school, further your education, put in for those promotions, make the big decision, make that hard decision. And I know many of you don't know what decision to make. The one that scares you is the one that's for you. I'll say it again. The decision that scares you the most is more than likely the decision that's going to promote the most growth. So if it's a move and you're afraid to move, move. If you know that you have the opportunity to go back to school, but you feel like you're just incapable of it, you're lying to yourself. You are capable. I need you to get going. Your creativity, your passion, your desire is at the forefront here. And God is saying it's time to put it to use and asking you to use your joy and what it is that you love to make yourself feel better, to make your life better, and to make the lives better of the people around you. Okay, so all in all, I cannot say this enough. Now is the time to further your education. Now is the time to make that tough decision. And the decision to be made is one that will, in fact, alter the rest of your life. Yes, it is a big deal. Yes, it is very dramatic. But yes, the time is still now and it has to get done. So if you're going to be afraid anyway, then you might as well just choose the scariest option, so when you pull through, you can show everyone what a badass you are. That's just how I see it anyway. And you are, in fact, a badass with this Empress energy. And it doesn't matter your sex, male or female. We're talking about passionate, creative forces. So, now that Spirit has said, you know what to do. We understand you're just afraid of making this decision, but you aren't alone. We're here to make it. We're here with you while you make this decision. It should be relatively easier. Okay? So I will pull a few oracle cards and I will get out of your hair. We have received, release the dark wound and let love live. Release the death grip of perfectionism and let yourself thrive. You are enough. You were divinely designed to know how to grow into all that you were born to be. Let your refusals be sacred. Say no to the self-criticism that would prevent you from taking the steps you yearn to take. Say no to the pressures of premature critique. Give yourself the time and the space to learn and grow. Accept the inevitable stumbles with dignity and don't make them mean anything other than what they are. Brave growing pains and positive signs of progress. You are engaged in the sacred work of becoming yourself. Ugh. And I'm proud of you for putting in that work, for doing the shadow work, for looking internally and saying, I don't like this about myself, or I like this about myself, but I feel like I can be better at it. Okay? Defend to the end the worthwhile. Stay inwardly strong and patiently stand your ground. What is happening in your life is spiritually significant. You have more than enough strength and wisdom to recognize what is true and what to do and when. Witness all that is unfolding in the light of your innermost truth, which reassures you that everything will work out in the best way and that you have what it takes to contribute effectively towards manifesting that sublime outcome. Every experience you have had has turned you into a divine loving force to be reckoned with. Don't dare underestimate yourself. You are capable and blessed. So, release the dark wound and let love in. You are divinely blessed. There is nothing to be afraid of, truly. So, I will do one more. I will do one more. You are engaged in the sacred work of becoming yourself. Every experience you have had has turned you into a loving force to be reckoned with. Don't underestimate yourself. You are capable and blessed. And one more before I let you go, my love. Bring it into form. Bring those visions of light to life in your world. Value resides not only in your dreams, beautiful as they are, but also your creations. Get to your desk, get to your easel, get to your computer. Work, you beautiful dreamer. Don't just dream, but create. Set your intention and ground yourself with meaningful commitment. Such hard-aligned discipline will bring you joy and increase your energy. The universe loves your bold spirit, and this oracle is your unequivocal and uplifting yes. The steps will materialize as you move forward with confidence. Far-reaching benefit will be generated from actioning your heartfelt ideals. So, conscious connections. I didn't mean to pull that, but since I pulled it because it was going to fall. You are here to love and be loved. Judgment of yourself, of another, or from another does not have to take up precious space in your heart. You can keep your heart clear, open, and free. There are sincerely kindred souls whom you are karmically destined to meet. There are sacred soul ties that bind certain beings together so strongly that they are able to withstand. They are able to withstand great distance, even over lifetimes, and still remain intact. An intimacy that is full, beautiful, and honoring is part of your destiny, and you can trust how and when it shows up in the world. Okay. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you, Frank. I greatly appreciate that. I feel pretty. Thank you. Okay, so Spirit is once again saying, I severed a connection or a situation that is no longer serving you. It was draining you. It was depleting you. It was hurting you. It was harming you. And so I stopped it. I severed it. You're having difficulty moving forward with the next chapter along this journey, the next part of this journey. Understandable. Give yourself grace. Allow yourself space. And God is with you. You have a kingdom spouse on the horizon. You have a new relationship coming in. And unfortunately, it will take longer for this relationship to meet you if you are unwilling to take the necessary steps to meet this person. So if you're hung up on an ex, if you're hung up on someone who isn't, it's not working, it hasn't worked, it will never fucking work, okay? That's not working. God is saying, I have something new for you. And it is going to work. So focus on yourself, focus on your education, focus on your coins, and leave the love work to me. The only person you have to focus on loving right now is yourself. Okay? But you will definitely have reasons to celebrate, whether it's the birth of a new position, the birth of a new relationship, or possibly the birth of a new baby or business. You have great things to look forward to. So I hope that this answered any of your questions. Please like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I will be back here tomorrow, 8 p.m. to give you your latest energy update.